Hello everyone, my name is Lauren Heller and I am from Maysville, Kentucky. I'm a sophomore here at Berea College. I'm undecided about my major and I'm going to be giving you all a tour of what an adventure tourist trans-American biker would do in Berea for 36 hours. First, I'd like to introduce you to the group of bikers who stayed in Berea. Yogi is a 19-year-old junior at Baylor University. Foodie is a 21-year-old graduate from George Mason University, and Birdie is a 22-year-old graduate. Above are the expenses that the bikers plan to spend throughout the 70 to 75-day, 4,300-mile journey beginning in May and ending in August. The $2,500 is the prior investment for the bicycle and the bicycle gear. The $2,000 below is the amount of money the trip is estimated to cost. The $2,000 includes food, equipment for food such as a gas stove, water, shelter, and other wants and necessities. Being a bicyclist is being a living nomad. Oftentimes, the bicyclist has to camp out outside fire departments and churches. Above is a picture of a bicyclist's life while camping out. They have their clothes laying out to dry in the sun, and they are stationed on the lawn of a fire department. When questioned about how much money they spend on food, Yogi, Foodie, and Birdie replied by stating that they spend approximately $5 to $7 per day on food and mostly eat out at restaurants. All three of the bicyclists own iPhones, so they have access to directions and/or suggestions of where to eat if needed. However, their ultimate travel goals are to meet as many people as possible, and through this, they experience human-to-human interaction instead of social media contact. So instead of using the internet and social media, they use a lot of word-of-mouth communication and recommendations. They are big on going with the flow and not planning a lot of things. The biggest and most used social media platform that the bicyclists use is Instagram. This is updated almost daily with their travel adventures. So how did they find Madison County? Berea is on the Trans-America Bicycle Trail, and that is how the bicyclists found Madison County, Berea, Kentucky. When asked if they use social media sites such as Yelp and TripAdvisor, they said they didn't plan ahead. Their motto is to relax and go with the flow. They mainly used local suggestions when it came to food and entertainment because they want to live and experience the life that the townies live. After biking approximately 55 miles from Boonville to Berea, the bicyclists decided to make a rest stop and spend 2 days in Berea to relax and have fun. In particular, the cyclists decided to spend the night in Berea College's campus. They were famished as soon as they arrived, so they ate at the Main Street Cafe, and Yogi spent approximately $8 on food and drink. After eating, the Renegades made up with Berea College's EPG Cohort 12 for some Popolino pizza and question and interview time about their travels. After satisfying all their hunger cravings, the Renegades then went to Deep Green to drop off their bags and take warm showers. After eating pizza and talking with friends, the bicyclists decide they want dessert. They go to the fudge shop in Berea and spend about $4 per person. After a long day of biking and eating and more eating, the Renegades decide it's time to do their laundry at Deep Green dorms. Once they have clean clothes and food in their bellies, the bicyclists arrive at their free temporary home to sleep the day's journey away. They wake up at 9 o'clock and they decide to check out the famous historic Boone Tavern Hotel for breakfast. There, they enjoy a delicious breakfast and they spend approximately $15. After going out for breakfast, they decide they want to walk around Berea and meet people. From 10 to 11 a.m., they meet new and old friends in Berea, and they stop at the Berea Visitor Center. They were so thirsty, and they wanted chocolate milk, and someone suggested that they go to Berea College's farm store. So they got the organic chocolate milk. There they were impressed by the amount of fresh produce that the store offers to the community. After being refreshed by their chocolate milk, they decide to have lunch at a truck stop. I know, you're thinking a truck stop. What? They wanted the cheapest and most greasiest food. And this place was the cheapest, greasiest, and best tasting food in Berea. This is a huge issue when I talk to multiple bicyclists and travelers coming to stay in Berea. After a long day, a large percentage of adults like to relax with an alcoholic beverage. However, because Berea is a dry county, these travelers must take their money outside of Berea. The highlight of the bicyclist night began when they entered Old Town. There they listened to bluegrass music, viewed artisan crafts, and also saw special performances by local performers. It's time to eat again, and they eat dinner in Old Town at the village trough. After listening to great music and eating delicious food at Old Town, the bicyclists took advantage of warmshowers.org, which is a foundation that helps bicyclists and hikers find places to stay for free. And they spent the night with a lady called Maya, who took them in and let them catch fireflies and have a nice warm bed to stay in. On the morning of departure, the bicyclists woke up to the smell of bacon, pancakes, eggs, and sausage. Their kind hostess had made them a huge breakfast for the long journey they had ahead of them. After spending 36 hours in Berea, the group of cyclists head west to finish off their Trans-American bike route. The money they spend in places such as Berea contributes to the $13 billion spent in travel expenditures in Kentucky. The need to make Berea a trail town is confirmed by these bicyclists. This money that they spend in the social media posts that they contribute to Berea helps the economy of not only Berea, but also the rest of Kentucky. Making Berea a trail town will enable Berea to more nationally become recognized and help its economy prosper.